changes, you gotta stop. I let you have one. I ain't say nothing about it.
Hold him up.
Come on now. Come on. We let you have one. I ain't say nothing about it. Finish another brother.
It looks like Coach Prime has got time today. Good for you. I also got time today. Smash the like button, subscribe, and go ahead and roll my theme music. Let's talk about it.
I flushed my kids down in the club.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. We've been seeing some guys enter into the portal, and there's a few head scratchers, right? You always wonder, is it because Coach Prime's pushing him out? Does he see better opportunities? You have guys that had success last year also entering the portal, and you never quite know what's happened yet. Some coaching changes, you don't really ever know. Well, today, some things were let out. The cat was let out the bag. That, hey, we enjoyed it, but the phones came ringing, and on the other end of that phone was some moolah, baby. Apparently, Virginia was doing a little bit of tampering, a little bit of offering, trying to rip some away from Colorado. Okay, one of those players, like you mentioned in there, they already took one. Here to let you have them. We've got good reason to believe who we think it is, and there's a price kind of floating around on the internet. Look, it's all allegedly. We don't like to put any things out there, but sometimes if it smells like shit, it probably is shit. Okay, Carter Studemeyer, he was the one that was offered for Virginia for some cheddar, and he came out and said, "Look, I don't think there's a number out there that could get me to leave," which is great to hear. And at a time where you see college football and all these guys running all over the place, chasing a bag, hearing that you are wanting to stay to create a foundation, to create a brotherhood. Jordan Seaton had a tweet to say about it as well. We'll kind of talk about it. But the player that's being rumored to have left for the bag was Isaiah, the running back. Gustave, I believe is how it's pronounced. And the number being tossed around as well as 500,000. 500,000. That's crazy. That number might be a bit aggressive. I don't know, man. But, think about his 500,000. You're here. Nico was getting paid $2 million. Ultimately took 1.75 at UCLA, so he's getting just a little over $1 million more. Him being Isaiah, that's crazy to me. That's a big number. I don't know. And what I feel, what's going to happen is a lot of these guys are going to be left around standing with the bag in their hand, and not the good kind of bag. It's going to be the duffel bag full of clothes, and it ain't Louis, if you know what I'm saying. And so, look, again, it's all alleged. We'll see how this thing pans out. Wish nothing but the best for these kids. Unfortunately, in this world, we want to blame the kids, and I get it because that's kind of what the name is. It's being attached to them, but it's the people around them. To be ultimately honest with you, you got to think these are 17, 18-year-old kids are trying to do what's best. They're being told they're the man. They've got daddy managers. They've got managers, dadagers, whatever you want to call them, and they're all trying to do what's best for them, not i.e. the dadagers and the managers and the agents and these guys trying to get a quick buck out of these players. And the players are putting their trust in the people that they want to trust and that they should trust. And unfortunately, things are not going in their favor. But Jordan Seaton had this to say: "Sports crazy now. Can't even build a true brotherhood anymore. Too much. I and me." And this is a big thing. This is where I think people are. We're gonna miss it. We're not gonna hear about it too much. But the players are gonna miss it. They're gonna talk about. I've talked to a plenty of old players, and the thing is now again in their 30s and then in their 40s, and the career is long gone. Whether they played in the NFL or didn't play in the NFL. You always go back to these college days when you created a true brotherhood that lasts for a lifetime. You're kind of in the trenches. You're figuring out who you are as a man, as a person, trying to grow. We're losing that. And that's an important part, I believe, why you go to college, why you play college athletics. And I think they should get paid. It's okay to get paid. You can still have those things. But you want to be able to build that brotherhood when you're constantly just chasing something and not sticking to go through the grind and build something out and just chase an extra dollar here and there. You're losing the whole point. You're missing the point, if I should say. So, look, Seaton's 100% spot on this, and this is where I think it's going to be hard, too, to constantly build to the portal when you do have rotation. But on the flip side of it, when you have situations, on the other hand, like Carter here, who basically turned it down, you can kind of double down on it. You can kind of build on the fact that this guy just turned this down to play with me. He wants to stay here and continue to build, and I mean, I know what he's getting paid. It's not as much as what they offer him. But he wants to stay here. That speaks volumes, and it speaks volumes to who Coach Prime is going after and recruiting. And look, I think we're going to continue to see this kind of go in and out and rock and roll here. So it's been a wild couple of days into the portal. You heard about it, you've seen it, and look, him saying We'll play the clip again of what Coach Prime had to say to Virginia because it was good. We'll play it. Talk about it afterwards.
Virginia, you got to stop. I let you have one. I ain't say nothing about it. Hold him up. Come on now. Come on. We let you have one. We're coming for you. I ain't say nothing about it. Hey, it's another brother.
I wish we could do kind of like mid-season schedules, you know? We need to see this on the football field. I need more of this. That's the fun part about it. But and again, unfortunately, NCAA wants to get their hands in it when money is involved, but when there's getting the borders locked in and getting this thing kind of organized, everyone's staying back. Everyone doesn't want to be involved with it anymore. But it's just we continue to say the Wild Wild West. I don't know how often all these outlets and news sources have to continue to say that it is the Wild Wild West. We have madness going on here for someone to step in and go, okay, we've heard enough. That to the point where it's blatant now, and it has been. This isn't this isn't the first call. This is the first shot over the bow. It's been known from everybody. Everybody's saying they're doing it. People that are doing it are saying others are doing it. So it's just like it sucks. And again, the whole idea of this is to be better for the players, but the players are the ones getting left being screwed. I think there's over 10,000 people in the transfer portal right now. 10,000 players with nowhere to go. That's a problem. It's a big problem. And ultimately, the whole idea of this was to help spread the money, spread the wealth. It's just going back to where people didn't want it to go, back to the schools, which some schools are utilizing it properly, but these schools are just getting more money to fund with and still building off of because college football seems to be more popular than ever because of the college football playoffs, because of this money, because of the noise, because of the marketing and everything behind it. What they were complaining about just seems to be getting stronger. So let me know your thoughts down below, how you feel about it. Again, now knowing kind of how I know some people are upset with like Isaiah leaving. I thought maybe it was more of a Marshall trying to find a different back, but Isaiah was a big component. So why push him out if that was a guy that was successful for you last year? Well, now we see what it was. So smash the like button, subscribe. Told you we were bringing you another one. We'll be keeping you guys full of content all week here as the portal continues to stay spicy. But let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, baby.